Alright folks, welcome back. Day 10, so we're moving on to our 10th character. Yesterday, we tested out the easy scaling, and our lucky character of choice was Max. Max had an unfortunate life as an experiment in animated undead, and it was kind of like a poetic ending. He was more or less granted his mortality by taking out his creators, which bind him to this world, right? We might go and pick up a hobby, be a dog for once, right? That was kind of a interesting poetic take on like a lifetime of misery, maybe being able to liberate from a lifetime of misery by granting mortality. That's definitely a classical Western RPG deal. Very classic, especially in the context of that type of thing. Like sometimes you can have like a demon storyline or like a servant, right? Things like that. In this case, Max was an enslaved experimental subject. What was the guy's name? Yarius. And then, unfortunately for Fred, he was defeated largely out of, I guess, a meaning that Max wanted, right? A meaning. So here's little Max. Something topical today. I still see the occasional like comment about like people wanting to more or less make criticisms about this game by turning the game more into Slay the Spire. That's exactly what I meant yesterday. I went on a little like, it was a bit of a topical thing I was discussing yesterday about how the mindset of hyper categorization and then trying to like compare and contrast with gold standards, regardless of whether the developer had desires or intentional designs to like have a point of inspiration while also deviating away, doesn't necessarily prevent or alleviate both the people who think they're aware by suggesting that they understand the intent of the developers and the publishers, and also the intent and expectations of the players. It comes down to it, we live in a digital world where there's an echo chamber of hypercategorization, and whether you're one who's aware of it and then you're shifting blame to like suggesting that developers and publishers would do certain things, it's a roulette, right? It's a roulette if you don't actually talk to the developers or the publishers. And in terms of indie developers, oftentimes that is actually generally not the intent, in my opinion, at least anecdotally. However, one is often pressured to uphold those gold standards. Because generally speaking, people play game for escapism, and escapism, they escape to their catharsis and comfort zones. Personally, I like all the things that I keep hearing should be changed back to something similar to Slay the Spire. Personally, not my cup of tea, but hey, that's the nature of indie development. Hello there, Flash Daily. Alright, so today we have what? Today's day 10. We have 3 characters left. We played a new character every single day. Did this save my... Yes. So yesterday I demonstrated the easy scaling because of comments I read, a topical comment I read in a review. And sure enough, right, we did it with Max. Nowhere near danger and whatnot. So so we have the choice of this person, and this person. Let's go with this person. Linda. Interesting. Herald of the Moon God. Most people are afraid of an apocalypse, but not Linda. She knows that someday soon, the Moon God will descend to this world and bring with them the final reckoning. That's not all. There will be tea, cake, tentacles, blood, all that good stuff. Lovecraftian, if you will. While she waits for the prophesized time, Linda regularly meets with other Moon God heralds. Right now, she's on her way to meet up with one of the newest heralds. Oh, Palm, okay. Another sacrifice to the glorious Moon God. Let me guess. Light alignment? Ooh, so the opposite of bobbers. Alright. Alright. Moonlight, if you will. Okay. Alright. Linda. What does your starting hand look like? A bit fiery. We got some light alignments. Elemental favorites. And exclusively water blocking. Oh, that's kind of cute, actually. Lunar things. Okay. All right. As opposed to, say, nature block, which feels more like a sun thing, right? A sun thing. Let's see. Fuel. Is that fire? Ooh. I mean, I don't mind picking up a fuel early on. Yeah, let's take the fuel. Alright, yeah, we knew where Linda starts because of our encounters with other characters. Let's see here. So when we were on easy yesterday, we didn't even go through like half the things we had to do to attempt to scale up. So we're gonna make our way. Wow, that's very convenient. Bobbers. I'm looking. Could try getting here. See what's available here. Equivalent exchange. Do I dare? In the beginning, do I dare? Yeah, you know what? Let's just YOLO it. Fiery Slice and Scorch? Scorch is like, but it does combine with Fiery. This is good. This is probably not the wisest decision, but we gotta have fun about it. Okay. It's it's for four light. Ugh. Ugh. That's being too greedy. So what happens? If I block this, I'm still gonna take 9, so I might as well take the dude out. What is that? Vulnerable? Lingering vulnerability. We're glass cannon now. Mulligan. Mulligan's okay, actually. That'll help us out with getting the 2 block though. Yeah. Wait, do we have even 2 block? We have 1 block. We're probably gonna have to do more than 1 run today. Okay. This is just applies vulnerable, right? Okay. Fiery Slash is dark though. Oh, rip. I thought I had one to cancel the darkness. All right. Yep, this is why we have Mulligan. And yeah, that's fine. We'll probably be able to take this guy out. Yep. All right. So we got rid of our lingering vulnerability for now. Darkness. Ooh, dark is not so hot. Although getting this is kind of fine. All right, now we have 2 block. Just some spot blocking every once in a while. Okay. Yeah. Decent spot blocking. Not quite enough to make like... Oh, was that a skill? Oh, did I just use the skill? Dang it. I've done goofed. Alright, well. Couldn't do it. Alright. We'll wait for the weakness to wear off. Okay. And... Okay, I don't want to expend Scorch too much. Not yet. Scorch is okay because it can't be blocked. Like, it can't be negated by a barrier. Ah, Aqua Strike. Oh. Let's take Aqua Strike. Oh, Elemental. Okay. Got an Elemental fight. Okay, but we have Fire Block. Don't have enough energy to do the full thing, so it's fine. Yeah, man. That, yeah, see, that is ridiculous. I guess I'm already vulnerable. We can protect ourselves for the time being. Okay. Dang it, that's still lots of damage towards me. Dude, hecking counters though. I still think counters scaling with buffs and vulnerability is heckin' OP. That's fine though, I suppose. Well, kinda live. It was alright. Alright. Let's hope that doesn't happen too often. Mud meteor. Meteor is good. I get. What's this again? Get too light. Okay. Okay, we have a double damage. That's not too bad. I use this later. Blazing Assault, not too bad. We have +1 and fire. That's actually pretty solid. We'll buy this. In the beginning. Direct damage is a beautiful gain of action and can pay back in dividends. Back plus action to interrupt. Guess we're gonna go down here and go to this store. And it will unlock all the encounters around it. Alright. Oh, is this 3? Kind of. Oh, because it dropped 1 and then, yeah, fair enough. Oh, you and your vulnerability. All right. That's 10, 14. And don't need to expend the others. Oh, awkward. I forgot to block. That was one off. That was my bad. You know, I do need some weakness. Yeah, we definitely need some weakness. That's another 10 to the face. Can't even get it within 10. Yeah, that's what happens most of the time. Or you're not going defensive. Eviscerate. Parry is too high. Fortified steel is pretty good since we don't have too many high sources of block. Keep going. If we die here, that's pretty normal. 6. Okay. Okay. Last cannon. Target practice, probably. Actually, elemental armor is okay too. Yeah, I'm gonna take target practice. YOLO. Okay. What is that? 9. Okay. All right. Nah, I can't take you out. Although that's only 6, right? Oh, that's 4. Fine. Okay. Oh, whoops. Water block. No. For each water block, that'd be really tough to work around. We're just gonna skip. All these are pretty tough. I will take the direct damage. Wicked bonfire. But it's dark. Man, dark stuff is quite nice, actually. Ooh. Well, not this. No, they're okay. They're like meh. Let's keep going. We could take the early heal. A little uncomfortable as the next after this encounter it's gonna escalate. Right, we're escalating soon. Okay. 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 We're pretty okay right now, like pretty okay. already had to heal once, which is too soon. Okay, we have... I mean, I'm taking bolstering blaze for sure. Huh. Force alignment. Nah, just, regular block. Yeah, non-elemental block. Much as I like to play gamble. Alright, so we're at escalation. We're at danger level 2. We're gonna have to see how well we're... Ugh! And then we get slapped with elementals. Yeah, see, I can't even use this because of elementals. And I can't even attack them because you need expend. Yeah. But we're just gonna take it out on this guy and get our 2 energy. So that's kind of nice. Of course, I get vulnerable. Duh. How much is that? 12? Hmm. I get 1 extra attack. Oh. Oh. Oh, right. It doesn't count itself. Okay, that was awkward. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. Exact. Excellent. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm still gonna take the vulnerable. I won't get rid of it. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Alright. That was pretty good. That's a pretty good indication of where we are right now, which isn't too bad. Phoenix Defend. It does count as an elemental, but we don't have any guards that combo with elemental, do we? Oh. And Phoenix have no light property. That's probably not going to go a long way. We're going to take combustion. Kinda hard to play though. We do have to break open this. Yes, because I don't see any ready. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna have to break open this. This guy shouldn't be too bad. Welcome party. You're excited. What revolutionary new recruitment ideas might Palm have come up with? When the Moon Lord finally descends, all their followers should adorn themselves in matching crimson cloaks. You can't help but giggle at Palm's naivety. Oh, sweetheart, we'll be the only ones left alive, so there's no need for a uniform. Palm's clearly getting annoyed, but it's not your fault that his idea is silly. I'm sure the Moon Lord would prefer a sense of unity. You're starting to suspect Palm doesn't really get the Moon God, so... Did I say Moon Lord or Moon God? I said Moon Lord, didn't I? Moon God. So it's up to you to gently guide him. Sweetie, aren't you a bit too new to be sure of anything? Trust me, you'll get the hang of this eventually. Palm starts angrily summoning the Moon God's power. It's a pity not everyone can understand the Moon God like you do. That's kind of cute. Huh. What, that's 19. We could take a bleed. Deliberately take a bleed in order to take this guy out. Because I don't see any other way to take this guy out without expending and still be able to block. Yeah, either way, I'll be taking 5 or 4. So unless this is fire card actually. Just kidding. Heal is a great pickup. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, it's gonna. All right. So 12, they say. Yeah. I think my go ahead to stabilize here is probably to do this and this. Back damage. Yep. Okay. Can I apply? Oh yeah, I most certainly can. Good talk. Good talk, Palm. Alright. Dark. But dark is not that great for each attack in hand. Dark, no. I think we have enough outside Supernova. That's not gonna happen too often. We're gonna have a lot of mix of skills and whatnot. Let's just take the regen pot. A fashion faux pas. It was a real shame Palm didn't work out, but Crimson Cloaks, really? Not only would it not suit your coloring at all, it's a hard shade to pull off in general, and really wouldn't have pleased the rest of the fold. These new members really need to learn to respect more experienced heralds like yourself. After all, you've been working for the better part of the century to prepare this world for the moon god's arrival. You prefer to enjoy these semi-regular meetups, so maybe it's time to go visit a more dependable herald to cheer yourself up. There's a bit of time before your next scheduled Apocalypse book club meeting, so you could go see Grim, the Nightmare Mage. What is that? He's always so enthusiastic about how to best get the world ready to embrace the moon god. Oh, I haven't met Grim yet. I could clear to this store. Can we go around? Oh, we can kind of go around. So let's grab this store before it escalates. Okay, all right. I mean, +1 to fire damage would last us a while. If we destroy 2 fire, am I okay with destroying 2 fire cards? Just 1. We can have a spark. That's for 4 turns. Okay. He'll offset a little bit of the edge in danger level 2. Ugh, again. Okay. Oh, poor dragon, dude. Okay. I don't think nah, wait. This is, if I do this, that will be raised to 3, I think, right? Yeah, alright, we're good. Nice. Got rid of the lingering, vulnerability as well. Let's see. Next nature, but that's dark. Subtle poison, not that great. Petal storm. What currently we have? We have mud meteor. Petal storm. Nature's gift. Probably not. That's probably not gonna happen. Most of these are not gonna happen. We're gonna skip. Direct damage. Hey. Ooh, this one can be a little tough. Since I have no defense. Or not a reliable defense anyways. I do gain light from this, so I do want it. Give me that light. Alright. Intriguing. Actually, I'm gonna get poisoned here, but that's fine. It's a good time to seize the damage. I'd trade that off any day. Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Stockpile. I could see myself using stockpile. Light greater. Oh, actually, jungle barriers not too shab. Not too shab. I'll take jungle barrier. All right, let's see what's in. So we've gotten some pretty decent. Ooh, okay. Some pretty decent. Definitely. Some pretty decent. What the heck? I haven't ever seen that bottle before. Some pretty decent blessings we can leverage in the near future. I unlocked anything else? Alternatively, we can go through here, blast through this guy. Fire. No water block. Maybe go through this guy instead. I'm gonna go through Grem. I think Grem is his name. Can I take you out, actually? So that's 9, 18, 9, 18, 9, 18, 24. I don't know. Vulnerable. Alright, but that guy's defending. Oh, good. Actually, maybe not all good. And this isn't an attack. I gotta remember that. This is for light. Okay, it's just vulnerable. Okay. We got this. Goodbye. Nice. Alright. Next skill. Skill is okay. There is some pretty wild skills that we have. However, it might be too blocky. I think we're gonna go with Vardant. Yeah, Vardant Burst. Alright. Do I want something to help me with this guy? Let's look at pots. Oh, no. I guess that's only one star. No, we're okay. I don't want to buy anything. Hey, we have to make our way downtown. Okay. Yeah, it looks very gross as a starting encounter. Crises averted. Interesting. Wait. Yeah. It's a shame I can't... I could try to mulligan into something. This guy's gonna grow stronger if I take out the little dude. Oh, and that's not an attack. I'm a doofus! Dang it. I did it again. I keep thinking it's an attack. I need to stop doing that. Oh. Yeah, it really needs to stop doing that. Oh, that's just not enough. Actually. I could take out one of the guys. I don't have weakness. That's a problem. If I don't have weakness, I have to take this guy out first. I guess they're gonna get vulnerable, right? That's it for him. Alright. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Okay. Don't weakness me. Okay. Alright. Okay. Wasn't too bad. I do need a source of weakness, maybe. In the future. And my cards are nonchalantly dying. I need more attacks. Okay. Alright. Fire's good though. Fire is good. Wildfire? Wildfire. That's a skill. I have to remember it's a skill. Vulnerable. Yes. Give me that. Give me that goodness. Soldier. Is this, oh, this is non-elemental stuff, right? Ugh. So there's a chance I'm gonna get bopped if I leave, but we're gonna take it. Alright, alright. Alright, we didn't offend anyone. Alright. This is elemental. Oh no, it's not. I got lucky. Neato. Very neato. Oh, is this gone? Yeah, this is gone. So, okay. So we have to do it this way so that it penetrates so I don't get burned. Alright. Ah, this is gone too. I guess we might as well use it. Yeah, I'm definitely running out of what was that? I need to replace that one. My curve is not that great. Oh, Aqua Strike though. Aqua Strike's fine. Oh. Vapor Strike is pretty good too. Wait, how many? Yeah. It's still base 6 with a light. Or it can just go with, let's see, 10 as opposed to 2 strikes. I think Aqua Strike still pulls out because I don't need, it's more consistent. There's no reliable way to guarantee that I would have a fire. Oh wait, it says a fire card though. No. I'd still go with Aqua Strike. Ooh, strength. Give me that. Alright. 50% chance. YOLO? YOLO. Nice. Oh. Cleanse. Yeah, alright. Okay, so we're fully loaded on consumables. We can take out this boss. Do I want to heal or do I want a blessing up? Nah, I think we're good with what we have. Too many party planners. Ooh, that guy looks neat. Grim's always been a quiet fellow, which might be why you find yourself blurting out whatever pops into your head. I can't wait to serve the moon god. What do you think our first duties will be when their majesty finally descends to this world? To your surprise, Grim begins to... Oh, no. She's saying that. I can't wait to serve the moon god. What do you think our first duties will be when their majesty finally descends to this world? To your surprise, Grim begins to cackle. Obviously, the mages of my caliber will be in charge. I doubt you'll actually be that useful when the time comes. Laughing in your face like that is laughing in your face just like that is just plain rude. Well, I'm confident that the moon god will see all the hard work I've been doing to prepare for their arrival. He begins to laugh again. Manners don't cost a thing. Manners don't cost a thing. Oh, I'm sure they'll really appreciate all the pamphlets you've made. But when the time comes, they'll need someone with a bit more grandeur to take charge of their followers. You can put up with a lot of rudeness, but you draw the line at some buffoon turning their nose up at your pamphlets. Kind of funny. It's kind of like office talk. Alright. So, sure. We got the block. Actually, we could apply vulnerability indirectly if we wanted. He's protected though. That's not really that incredible. I'm trying to think if I can take out one of these peeps early so I don't have to deal. So let's see, 10. That'll become 8. That's 16. 1632. Alright. Hang on. And then I can apply vulnerability by using this instead of this. Yes. That's probably what we're gonna do. Oh, wait. That dude has counter. Oh, that's fine. Getting rid of the counter is it's all good. Worth. Yeah, that'll do. It's 10, 10, 20, 15, 30, but that's only fire. So 10, 6, okay. I got rid of the elemental card. Oh, that's awkward. Oh wait, but that's okay. That'll stop. Oh no. Yeah. Dang it. That's a misplay. All right. I can get rid of that. But I can't chunk him hard enough. I do this. That's 28. Yeah, I'll take it. You only got one vulnerable left. I don't want to absorb that. That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna use this because yes, more uses. Alright. Neat. Very neat. I think we've gotten the hang of how to do things. Yeah, no. I think this is okay. I'm gonna pass. I am running out. Okay. We'll still take the direct damage back. Uninvited. Ugh, the nerve of some people. You claim a dedicated believer like you isn't worthy to serve the moon god. And you have received nothing but positive feedback for those pamphlets. You even kidnapped a very well-established artist in order to get the shading just right. You need something to cheer yourself back up. So you decide it's time to go to Voranath. You haven't seen him in far too long, and he's always got an ambitious go-getter. And he's always such an ambitious go-getter. Chatting with someone truly dedicated to the moon god is exactly what you need right now to raise your spirits. Oh, Linda. Oh, Linda. All right. Linda, listen, Linda. That is an archetype, all right. Your next attack. Ooh, spirit fuel. Oh, these are good. Yeah, we have something to take down. We have quite of arsenal. Yeah, and these are good too. We definitely have an arsenal to take down Fred. Now the question is, am I gonna misplay and get myself get myself nailed. I think we can definitely take spirit fuel and do a bigger attacks. I think we're okay with pots. I feel like I can buy this pot just in case. You tempt me so. You certainly tempt me so. I think it's safer to take the 2x. I'm gonna take this for sure. All right, let's try to be a little greedy. All right, we always have that dude available. We don't have like mid-game currency blessings. Yeah. Oh, where are we going? Oh. So we do have to break through. We do have to break through Max, and I think his name is Jack or something. So let's just work towards that. There's an extra encounter here. All right. This is our first danger level 3, so we'll have an idea. Yep. Spirit fuel comes in handy. This is light. Okay. So these two will be vulnerable next turn. And we just have to make sure we avoid getting bopped by that guy. It's fine. Personally, I'm thinking this is a weakness, but I have no way of stopping it. I have no way of taking either of them out. That's a little disappointing. 9. That's 13. That's not enough. Oh, wait. Let's get rid of that. That's probably weakness. There's a chance it's weakness. I can't afford to be weakened. If they strengthen, it's fine. This guy's gonna guard. Fire. Fire is great. Oh, we can stop this guy from guarding. I think. Yes. Nah. That's my only wound, but I can't seem to get rid of it. And then vulnerability. That's unfortunate. Alright, we pass. It's alright. We have one more turn on vulnerability. Close enough. Okay. Alright. It's still fine. Danger level 3. Although those are earth. Or they're nature. So nature works to our favor. Sapping strike? Probably sapping strike. It's a little bit. It's like a little bit of an edge. We might be able to get it. Slimes are kind of a problem, actually. Yeah, slimes are kind of a problem. Yeah. This allows us to get rid of that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, slime's notorious. Notorious problem. Wait. Oh no, that's not an attack. I did it again. Oh my goodness. I'm such a butthead. Right. That's not good, because this guy's just gonna get healed from the takedown. Unless... Oh, never mind. Such a butthead. Alright, I guess this guy's just gonna heal back up. I did this in a not great order. Honorable. That's a yikes. That's okay. Okay. That's fine. Give me a good attack. No! Oh, wait. Oh, wait. That wasn't an attack? Oh, heckin'. That's skill. Man. Slimes, I tell you. Heckin' slimes. Okay. Alright. We're fine. How much uses do I have of these? Okay. Pretty decent amount of uses. I can't even break through that. It's alright, weaknesses. Getting close. It's getting close. Just wait for our weakness to leave. Okay. Alright. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That could have been much worse. Okay. Alright. I screwed up. That was like one of my first misplays for during that time. That's kind of hard to play, but fortified steel can come in handy quite a bit. No, we're fine. I don't want to add another. Ooh, alright, we're just gonna take the shank. Alright. This one's a scale down, so max is weaker than counters that we've had so far. At least I hope. Alright. No way to stash vulnerable. I could take Max out right away. I can take out one of his depots. I forgot what that... Do I want to hang on to it? Am I really that greedy? I'm not that greedy. Yeah, I want to take out Max right away. I don't want to deal with him. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it was a really high chance that I was going to be able to OTK him. And then I have nature. Without the strength. We still got to keep our strength pot, so that's always nice. Fire. Can I defeat you? Yes, I most certainly can. And you. Okay. Nice. Clean. Very clean. Target practice again. Yeah, it scales with strength, so we keep getting strength. I think we're just gonna take a block. Okay. Kind of a low roll, and then this is Jack. Okay. Uh-oh, wait. Oh no. So we would have to mulligan. Oh no, wait. That's fine. That's actually fine. Wait, we got... Oh no, we don't. Have to mulligan. Yeah, we have to YOLO with a mulligan. Okay. No, never mind. Just kidding. This is double. It's a skill. Why? Why do I keep doing that? All right, we do have to YOLO. Okay, we're fine. Oh no, I'm gonna get hit by one. I flipped the I heckin' flipped the thingy. We're gonna cleanse this. I flipped the defense. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Honestly? Am I able to defeat? No. You know what? Yeah. We're gonna take that vulnerability. Alright. We only have to deal with that guy. That's okay. Okay. Oh, no. Let's net nothing. We net nothing from that. I don't want to use Scorch. Okay. Alright. Okay. Hurricane. Nah, that's a little tough. The next defense will play twice. That's kind of tempting. Prepared defense. And we don't have anything that scales that hard with... Ooh, weakness pot. I can buy us some time. Alright, what do we have? Oh, healing. You know what? Don't mind if I do. Oh, you know what? Max HP. Not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna take it. Our heals will have more value as we go. Aurora. Do we still have our original Aurora Ray? No, our Aurora Ray has expired. Okay. Fire damage. That's a lot. That's really good. Yeah. So we're almost entering the final life cycle. Let's I almost feel like I just want to go straight into narrative encounters. We can unlock maybe unlock this Mira as an additional card. Look before the escalation. Yeah. Guys are kinda scary. Kind of. We can soak it up. Well, that sucks. So honestly though, I do get the 2 lights from here. Maybe we can mulligan into 1 attack. Not quite what I had in mind. And they're gonna have damage bonuses towards me. With that said though, more strength. 18. That's a lot. Do you do anything else? No, you don't. Okay. I'm not going to use the other one. 3 damage is no biggie. We're basically using this time to remove our lingering infection. Alright, Varden burst again. Huh. Painful defense is okay. What do we have? We've only gone through 1 cycle. Let's take Varden burst. Okay. So we're pretty good. Our elements are... Oh no. This is an elemental... Oh, rip. Um, 12 plus 6. That's 18. That's still the... Ah. That's still the 4 damage. We're just trading 4 damage here. Yeah, I got so many wounds from that. Because of being unlucky. Dang it. I am good. You know what? I think I'm going to postpone. It's a heal. Oh no. I couldn't finish it off. Oh, that's poison. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of debuffs there. Or a lot of wounds. That's very unfortunate. Not the greatest outcome there because of elementals. Heckin' elementals. I'll take it. We're gonna have to take a heal. Okay. Alright. We might need... I think we're... Oh, this is third, and then we have Fred open, right? So, we're gonna buy pots. Maybe. We're gonna buy... Actually, we're gonna do encounters. However... Take blessings with me. No, we should buy... I honestly think we have enough. Maybe I'll do maybe I'll do some of these. And let's see how far we go with some of these. We're doing bosses now. So, hurt. Awkward. Yeah, because we need to get rid of these. We're taking 10 damage. I guess that's understandable. Considering my hand. Lingering poison. Oh yeah, that's right. That guy creates lingering poison. Well. I gotta take the lingering poison. Okay. Vulnerability. Alright. I could have mulliganed to see if I could get more wounds out of my hand or out of my deck. Follow up is pretty good. Ooh, focus is good too. Follow up is not the best because of our light alignment to energy. All right, so we need to get more resources here. Okay. All right, 1-on-1. 1-on-1 is not bad unless you start your hand off with something like this. Joy. That still ends up being positive, right? Yeah. Yes. Okay. Wait. Nice. Oh, nice. Really good. Excellent. Eviscerate. Honestly, I could see myself being able to double into that and get an energy off. Double defense. Come on. What are my cards? Yeah, my cards are gonna expire soon. It's not too bad. These three, it's not too bad. I think we're okay. Oh wait, I can liberate this one guy down here to get the store, and then we're good. We're probably gonna roulette these things. Wish. Ooh. What do I wish for? Let's wish for a blessing. Nature blocker decreased by 1. Only that's alright. Considering that I'm already passive, I mean, we'll get use of it here. That kind of sucks. Getting it sooner would have been incredible. Okay. All right. Nice. What? Oh, did I use up? Oh, okay. Vulnerable. Normal is fine. Here. I'll even give you, I'll even let you, do more of that. Okay. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my energy. That's a lot of damage. but I mean, I could take him out and take 6 and a bleed. Nah. I could take him out. It's fine though. Vulnerability is still. Oh, maybe it's not fine. Mistakes were made. I think I could have played that a little better. Mulligan for the 1 and hope that I get the 1 back. That might have been okay. Yeah, that's a big mistake. I took the 3 and the bleed and I could have removed him instead. I was being greedy. Very, very greedy. Honestly, this could end up being okay. I think we might have skill. Ooh. Alright, that's good though. Alright. We have plenty of heals. Oh yeah. Oh, that skill. Delicious. Very delicious. Alright. So I could do a few encounters and hope that I don't run into... Oh, I can take all my blessings now. Do the encounters. See if I can get... if I land on 2... I have 2 combat phases, right? So let's buy those. We're gonna buy this. I don't think we need another pot besides the pots that we have. Although, this is pretty good. Fire and non-elemental. I'll have to think about that. That's pretty good. So let's come back to that one. What about you? Fire. No. We don't have that much fire. However, any is good. Another vulnerability pot. Non-elementals. That's okay. 2 vulnerability pots. I think 2 vulnerability pots is pretty OP. I'm not gonna even farm narrative encounters. We don't even need to. Okay. And we can double. Yeah. +1 hand. And then probably take it might be 150. We might not be able to get it. Is it 150? Dang it. It is 150. Is the skill one 150 too? So we might have to do like 1 battle. Actually, we're gonna do the boss, so it's okay. Oh, wait. I forgot about this one. So we can raise our default after the boss fight, after this next boss fight. Yes. Alright. I'm pretty okay. Let's go and take out this guy. Oh wait, I already bought the skill reduction. An unexpected +1. Linda, thank you for joining me on this auspicious night. You're confused why he's looking at you so seriously. What exactly make this night auspicious? He spreads his arms wide and grins maniacally. I've decided we cannot wait any longer. The apocalypse must happen immediately. But you're not ready. You haven't even baked welcome muffins, and the moon isn't even in the right position for this kind of welcoming ceremony. I suspect the Demon Lord is planning his own apocalypse ceremony. He clearly intends to steal my glory. Well, I refuse to let that happen. Not after all I've sacrificed in preparation for the moon god's arrival. Voronov cares more about stealing the glory for himself than truly summoning the moon god in a way that's worthy of their majesty? You have to put an end to this perversion. Oh, man. Wow, that guy's a chonker. Alright. So, okay. This is bad. I don't have enough to interrupt him. Oh wait, I do have enough to interrupt him. However, the question is, do I want to interrupt him? 7. Yes, I do want to interrupt him. Oops. That's fine. Okay. So far I don't see anything that warrants my use yet. Nah, I don't want to use up my vulnerability potion. I do want to, do you get things? No, you don't get things if I take out your buddies. So I'm going to do just that. That's a skill, right? I gotta make sure. And then... Yes, I know. That's why we have items. We're expecting to get another item after this. Oh. Oh. What is this nonsense? Hmm. Oh, wait. I have a way around this. Okay. Oh, yeah. What? Oh, no! Oh, dude. I messed up. I was supposed to hit him with that. Dang it. Alright, that's fine, I guess. I'll be able to do this. I was supposed to hit him with it. I still get the extra bonus damage from applying the vulnerability on him, but still, I wanted to keep that energy pot. I really screwed up there. Like, it was exact, but I targeted the wrong person. Feels bad, man. Can't apply vulnerable to you, but 16. 16. No, I can't play 16. It's okay. Wait, if this, it's 9, 8. Okay, 18. This is 20. I want to get rid of that. I don't know if I could have taken him out. But he still has one vulnerability. That's all good. At least I think. Yeah. Or not. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh wait, but that's a buff. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, I'm one short. What does this do? Okay. Eh. He's kind of a chump. Okay. Yeah, we can get rid of this now because we don't really need to use it anymore. Alright. Alright, I misplayed. I didn't need to use a pot there. I could have kept the energy pot. Yeah, let's do fiery slash is good. And ooh, oh yeah. Crashing a party. Voronoth was a tough opponent, but he was threatening the moon god's arrival by rushing things, and you cannot let anything go wrong. Not after all of your hard work. What if he was correct about the demon lord planning his own apocalypse, though? Sewing Club will have to wait this week. You must visit the demon lord and ensure everything is up to scratch. You can't have some newbie saunter in at the last second and ruin your well-laid plans. Alright. So we're gonna buy the energy and show Fred who's boss. Dude, another double thing? Wait, can I afford that? Oh my gosh, I might actually no, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna go after Fred. Let's go. Sorry, Fred. You're the punching bag of this game. Alright. Frazzled host. Once you finally reach the Demon Lord's lair, you can't help but notice that some new currents would really help spruce the place up. Maybe after you finish here, you can discuss interiors? I'm here on urgent business. When exactly do you intend on starting the apocalypse? Timing is important to the moon god. The Demon Lord looks puzzled, which isn't a good start. Apocalypse. Oh, yeah, that's not really on my... Yeah, that's not really on my to-do list, to be honest with you. You can't believe what you're hearing. But in order for the moon god to descend, we must pave the way for them. The Demon Lord looks a bit alarmed now, which wasn't your intention at all. Why isn't he more excited at the thought of an apocalypse? The Demon looks you over and let out a long, suffering sigh. Why does being the Demon Lord brings out all the crazy ones? Oh, right, this one's a misunderstanding. Oh no. Poor Fred. Alright. Alright, let's see what we can do. Oh man, that is not the hand that I would like to see. Yeah, that is definitely not the hand, alright. I do have to... we'll have to wait, right? Hopefully that's not too scary. Okay. Okay, okay. Alright, Fred. That's okay. Alright. I wonder if that counts. I wonder if this stacks. Oh my gosh. That's 90 damage. Oh, I guess I could have done this too. That's another. So that's 180. That's 180. 178 damage. And let's just pile it on. And without even using spirit fuel, right? Yeah. Lingering vulnerability. Sure. Oh. Oh no. Oh wait. I should mulligan with what I have in my hand. Maybe use this to double, but we're mulliganing. There we go. And this is double fire, and then yeah. Fred died in 2 turns basically again. That's the name of the game. And I didn't even have to greed at all. No greed at all. We didn't even go into extra innings or narrative encounter farming, nothing. So even on normal, it's like incredibly easy. So I still don't understand what people. I still don't understand. Yeah. Like we have like at least 2 other encounters left over, or like 2 extra blessing turns left over, and then we have like 6 or 7 narrative encounters, and then 3 or 4 boss encounters left. Maybe 2 or 3 stores. I didn't even buy like stretch for store purchases. Yeah. Yep. That's the game. I can understand why people want a harder mode, you know? Alright, back to square one. Well, this trip really spiraled away from you. Defeating the Demon Lord wasn't exactly what you had planned, but that's the challenge of being a follower of the Moon God. Sometimes you have to roll with the heretical punches. You can't wait till to tell your fellow heralds at the next afternoon tea. Now you can return to your usual work. You still have so much to do. First thing is to design more pamphlets. The Moon God needs as many followers he can get, and it's up to you to convert them. Man. Oh, Linda. Oh, Linda. Alright. I still haven't discovered that one location. There's one location in the game that's not uncovered. There's one thing down here. I get the achievement for that. Alright. So we did Linda. And yes, the unique blessing came into play a lot of times, but wasn't as big of a deal this time because we doubled multiple times. And let me see, I misplayed like 3 or 4 times, so it wasn't even like good. I wouldn't consider it as very decent play, making 3 or 4 obvious errors. And then I guess when you beat them, you can remove the unique blessing. Yeah. All right. That's the end of day 10. We got 2 more characters left to try. We might as well see their names. Gasha and Thorin. And then we go back to doing all them. There are Steam achievement statistics now to look at indirectly, which is using the achievements. So the global achievements tell you basically all the global achievements are complete, like complete with everyone. That's basically the achievement. So you can actually kind of know which characters people haven't beaten the game with yet. And maybe they can just do it on easy. I mean, if you do it on easy, you can complete all these characters without a doubt. So it looks like Linda is a 0% too. No one played Linda yet. So no one played Linda or Max to the end yet, because it's at 0% outside of myself. Fred, someone did Fred, 0.9%. Someone did Yip. Multiple people did Bob. And it looks like lots of people did Brooke, Alex, Mira, and Thauron. Yeah, because of they were the starting heroes, right? The starting peeps. They're not. None of the characters are necessarily heroes or anything. Which I like the writing because they're all like different walks of life, and they're not like 12 different heroes or like 6 dark side or light side. It's all them in their circumstances. It looks like there are 2 more characters that haven't been ran to their personal quest. One is Glasha and Dave. Yeah, I had a bit of a rough run with Dave. I basically attritioned myself to death with his unique blessing. I burned myself at the stake. I misplayed so many times. So like his fire cards cost 1 less energy, but you suffer 2 fire damage, and it's right immediate. So I kept hitting myself by misplaying. I progressively lost life where I shouldn't have. Nice. Yeah, I would say the normal difficulty, in my opinion, is has enough wiggle room that you can make misplays. And ultimately, those misplays that I've made were pretty terrible misplays. Generally speaking, though, easy, you can misplay everywhere. Like, easy, you might be saying... So, there was some commentary about someone saying, oh, the default difficulty, the normal difficulty is too hard, right? And my thought was, well... This is more for a sense of pride, I suppose, for that person who's making those comments. Actually, a couple people made those comments. That you're so prideful that you cannot just play the easy mode. The easy mode does scale it down. You can still lose, for sure, on the easy mode. However, it's basically a scale down. Like, all the enemies have 15% less health, and they probably do 15% less damage. That's simply it. Just the idea that it's labeled as easy makes someone willing to go out of their way to say it is a criticism or is a complaint that the normal difficulty is too hard. When naturally easy, hard, easy, normal, hard, and very hard are actually just scaling of the enemy health and damage. So there's nothing like mechanically separating you from failure and success, in my opinion. I know like scaling can be a little tough because it's a percentage based scaling. I'm pretty sure it's 15% around there, like flat across the board. So that person, in my opinion, easy, you would have to be very, very unfamiliar with the game, which admittedly that person did not say anything like dropping name bombs like Slay the Spire. Others, though, kept saying like, oh, there's not enough healing. You spend most of your money on healing. And they're complaining that, oh, they spent like 4 or 5 hours and they didn't get 1 complete run on normal yet. And I'm just thinking to myself, did Daniel make it obvious that there's a difficulty setting. I mean, people gotta click on settings, right? I'm not sure if that's obvious. Oftentimes, the reason why I say this is because in other times, in terms of game design, when someone fails multiple times, there are clever ways to suggest perhaps there's another difficulty setting. Or when you click on start journey, right, it will ask which difficulty setting do you want, or you have it on this screen where like at the top here in the top left corner, it would have like the number of skulls. So as opposed to using, and this is semantics, obviously this is psychological and subjective, however, I often find, in my opinion, that if you put a sense of danger indicator as opposed to using the words that have connotations to them, like 1 skull, 2 skull, 3 skull, so those will be the indicators of difficulty, instead of using the word easy, normal, hard, and very hard. I understand this is like, to some people, like, well, why does it matter? For people, like, the idea is if you're a dev, right, and you're looking at ways to not make it so that it seems like people are having a tough time or having a difficulty time, generally these kinds of little bells and whistles can go a long way to alleviating and addressing some of your target audience's maybe insecurities. I'm not saying they're not trivial. It can be very off-putting, and video games, often you want people to love your video games and enjoy them, right? Insecurities and all. So I would probably say that would be more reasonable, because in the settings it's with the, like, you know, volume, resolution, and all that stuff. If this is removed and then moved to here, up here in your character select screen, like maybe up here, although Fred is kind of strategically standing there, maybe like here or something, where you can toggle how many skulls, how many relative skulls there will be for the difficulty, then I would say possibly that would alleviate some of, it's a little bit of a subterfuge. However, I honestly think there are many game examples of this where, hey, okay, we're gonna start you at 1 skull, and if the skull increases, it gives people an idea like, oh, I'm getting better, as opposed to attaching relative ideas like easy, normal, very hard. In fact, a little slight commentary as a thing reflecting on some of the topical things, lots of game developers, especially like very noticeable big game developers, decide to not even address using those words. They address what happens with those difficulty settings. So what I mean by that is some people just get rid of the words altogether. Like, what I mean is they replace the words. Like for example, CDPR, I think it was like, I don't know, Death March was the top diff, right? So they change up the diff's name, because honestly, it kind of sucks that we're talking about these things, because we have to understand video games are an emotional thing, right? It's a subjective. Satisfaction is very subjective. So removing any stigma of that things, obviously, for my personal take, normal is in a great place. It allowed me to make like 4 or 5 really terrible misplays and still basically steamroll the entire campaign. I basically just steamrolled through it. In fact, I would think that even with my Maxis build, I would probably steamroll on normal scale. Like, Fred dies within 4 turns. Rarely. And usually it's only 4 turns because you get bad hands, right? So if you get bad hands, is the difficulty flexible enough for bad hands? Absolutely. Normal is absolutely flexible for bad hands. And in hard, you might get 1 or 2 bad hands and 1 or 2 misplays. And for very hard, I would say you're rolling the dice. So those are it's scaled up to the point where like things have to align. There's an element of luck now as you go up. Normal, no, I actually don't think there's an element of luck. In fact, to the point where I stopped even doing narrative encounters. Like I barely touch narrative encounters here. And you might be saying, well, the encounters are luck and the card picks are luck. Like, not really. Like, in my opinion, it's ironic because some people say it's RNG and luck based, and then yet they complain about the low variety and combo variety in the card gallery. To me, those are they're contradicting each other. Like they're going to create contradictions to each other. If you want more card variety, then it becomes more and more luck based. If you want less card variety, it becomes more consistent. So the card pool currently, actually, how many do we have? We have 8 more cards to discover. The card pool now, I don't know if Daniel planned on this because it looks like the cards weren't like consistently normalized or anything. The card pool, because of its large utility focused card pools, like a variety, basically it feels like a jack of all trades, no like specialization. So it feels like you don't necessarily have big swings. You don't get crushed into the ground, or big swings where you go on a power trip, right? It's all consistent. And it is, in my opinion, going to be very, very difficult if he ends up adding more card variety and then the luck base goes through the roof, because with every additional card your pool is going to get bigger. And there are ways to go around this, which is literally absent in this game, and I talked about it yesterday, which is the power tiering. So oftentimes you can make sub pools of all the pools of your card, like again, Slay the Spire, or basically 90% of deck builders, they would tier their pools. So what happens is, oh yeah, well, one of the slots are guaranteed to be a legendary. One of the spots are guaranteed to be an epic. One of the spots is guaranteed to be a common, and that's the power creep. That's the power tiering. This game has no power tiering. Like, so what happens? Everything feels like you're middling, but everyone else is middling too. So you don't grow stronger. You're not expecting to become a power trip person, like a unstoppable force meets an immovable wall kind of situation in Slay the Spire, right? So difficulty, in my opinion, comes from idealism. It does not come from something that personally my approach to lifestyles, basically adaptability and tenuousness, like temporary. Lots of people complain, in my opinion, that when they criticize this game, they say like, oh, things are not permanent. And then they even acknowledge that Daniel, who wrote this, the game's core mechanic is that things are not permanent, right? You often are forced to trade off your cycle through your cards, pay out your cards, trade your cards. Right at the beginning, in my Linda run today, I trade off all my water blocks. Right? It's a gamble. Where does the greed go? Well, I greed all the time. It's about value picks. So it's it almost feels, you know what? It almost feels like an arena battler. So like a draft tournament. Like you're drafting based on value. So like if you go to like an MTG draft tournament, right? You're gonna pass around and you're gonna form your deck. Well, your deck isn't going to be ideal. It's far from ideal. So you have to understand value cards. Like, how are these scaling with each other? How often the possibility you can fill these requirements as you're staggering it. You look at your deck and you look at overall interactions, right? Not if you can get stronger by getting bigger and badder cards. And to me, I think the roguelike deck builder genre has been standardized a feeling where people think that roguelike deck builders have to be RPGs. And what I mean by that is not the role-playing aspect the way this game presented. The role-playing is also the storytelling and the writing and whatnot, and Daniel most definitely had a fun time doing that. However, the other, in my opinion, stereotyped hypercategorization of what RPG elements are is the idea of always growing stronger. Like you don't as an RPG goer, you always think you take 3 steps, you take 1 step back, but you take 2 steps forward constantly. Honestly, that's definitely something that most people expect these days, given like Slay the Spire Spire's inspired design. But this feels more like tabletop games where you're constantly middling. So like if you can steady the course, you win the game. And then you steady the course for one hurrah. So basically that's what you do. You greed for the most opportune moments. And that's, as you greed for the most opportune moments, that plays into like Hearthstone, Magic the Gathering. You're going into that territory where you're constantly asking, how long can I greed? Am I going to get punished for this greed? How greedy can I get? Roguelike deck builders do not build on that. They build on, or like the ones that everyone keeps referring to, like Slay the Spire. How does that build? You keep building up. You're not concerned about needing to wait for something because you have to do it. You have to encounter everyone, you have to scrap, and you'll lose if you don't. So they're built around an element where you're always going to be slightly, your goal is to constantly either get slightly above the curve or constantly beat the curve. In this game, that's not it. You stack when you need and you don't stack when you don't need. That's why everything's temporary. Like the blessings, the cards, even the encounters, you're like pretty much everything in this game is wrapped around the idea that things are temporary. And I think to address like 90% of the complaints about this game, it has to do with literally not being Slay the Spire. It's so interesting. I think I've had such a fun time with playing this game because it's not Slay the Spire. That's kind of the novelty here. Will that ever lead to more people enjoying the game? Daniel and I kind of joked about this a little. I haven't gotten a chance to talk to him in the last 2 or 3 days. He's probably still busy addressing things or maybe moving on. But my thought is, this is what you do to offset trends. In fact, I had some random stranger said like, oh, and made that same stereotype where like, oh, everyone has Slay the Spire brain, even new time devs. The answer is no, not in this case. Maybe in other cases, but this game is legitimately going to put off Slay the Spire idealisms. Like if you, I still continue to support the idea that if you go into this game thinking you can use your typical expectations and approach to like for Slay the Spire, then you're not going to be successful, or you might get lucky. And that's kind of the whole criticism, right? Oh yeah, man, this game is so luck based and it's incredibly like no, it's not luck based. It's actually less luck based than Slay the Spire. It really is. It's quite less luck based, largely due to how it's balanced. Funny, that word, balance. Slay the Spire is less balanced. It's fun, it's fantastically fun, but it's less balanced. Scaling is absurd in Slay the Spire. Like you like, there are runs where you raffle stomp through everything, and then there are runs you die in the first beginning, and that's kind of like the roguelike experience, right? That was established. Um, I'm not saying it's not balanced. Like the Slay the Spire is not balanced, but generally speaking, it's constantly being compared to the balance. Well, balancing is different in this game. It really is. All the cards, there are no power cards. Like, I don't think once have I said, that's the card I need to destroy Fred. Like, that, I'm going to build around that. It's not the card that determines the victory. It's not even close. And I imagine, you know, I don't want to be, this isn't throwing shade. This is more like, understand that the normal mindset has to be changed, or it has to adapt. Otherwise, you can switch it to easy. Easy scaling is pretty good. You can still kick yourself into the face with counterattacks. I think counterattacks are really neat idea, making them permanent, but it does kick like casual like mindsets to the face. Like, I think the lowering the HP was choice. Obviously, I rely on 2 or 3 strategies to take care of counter striking or getting counter struck and whatnot. And then I actually really love the wound management. And I think one of the things that come from being predisposed to only a game like Slay the Spire, like I'm gonna go on a limb here, and those individuals who are really turned off and constantly drop Slay the Spire, they have yet to drop names of any other game that actually takes a different approach than Slay the Spire. Because to me, having experience, you know, people say, oh, I really love roguelike deck builders, and then the first thing, in my opinion, they name is Slay the Spire, and that's it. The conversation just ends there. My inclination is that either the other games they play are not fun because they don't view with fondness, and they didn't actually adapt or learned anything from the other types of games because they keep using Slay the Spire as the gold standard, or they understand how to differentiate between the games, because there are at least 3 or 4 pretty successful roguelike deck builders that really leans into some of the principles behind Elemental Exiles, not Slay the Spire. It's actually, let me leave it off with one little comment. What is the most similar thing I can say that if I was playing Slay the Spire, I would be doing in Elemental Exiles? Probably consumables. The way I approach consumables is very similar to High Ascension Slay the Spire. Outside of that, nothing else really comes even remotely close. How I micromanage pathing, there isn't pathing in Slay the Spire outside your occasional 50-50. There isn't pathing. Or yeah, like you got some level of pathing. It's not on this level, right? Encounter management, multiple boss choices, like insane boss choices, and then also micromanaging descaling. One of the things that I've been doing, because I understand how the games are, I actually kind of asked Daniel to confirm it, but the reason why I take out bosses at a different phase in the game is because the danger tracker goes up, but the bosses don't scale with the danger levels, right? So what I do is I do an inverse, where I truck as hard and greedy as I can while encountering things that I have resource for. Then I lean in on all the resource collecting phase where there's low risk and low chance of losing resources or being negative, in order for me to prep for the boss fights, the story boss fights. You don't do that in Slay the Spire. If someone tells me that's what they do in Slay the Spire, I want to see it, because I would be floored to understand how that could even exist in Slay the Spire. That can't exist in Monster Train. Well, actually, maybe a little bit. It like most of the roguelike things, you get pushed forward. You're constantly getting pushed forward. Most things escalate. In this game, you have the flexibility of de-escalating temporarily, if you understand it. Obviously, Daniel could just change it, and then my strategy would be kaput, right? Like, he could say, oh, now all bosses scale with the danger level. And then that would probably make it feel more like Slay the Spire, to some pseudo effect. Although in the long run, you can still complete the game. Here's a really funny remark. Yesterday, someone said, oh, you have to do like 15 battles or 20 battles to get to the boss. If you're hyper efficient, like I was being greedy, right? If you're hyper efficient, I think my run with Max and Linda could be completed with like 8 fights. And all those 8 fights are just to unlock the path to the bosses, and then using narrative encounters. Okay, so you don't necessarily have to even do that. And on easy, you can most definitely do that. So there's a lot of not even min-maxing, and I'm just playing it very casually, like in the middle. But this is a game of consistency. It's not a game of like big swings, like one HP finishes, and if you're consistent, you're consistent, in my opinion. Which is very refreshing. Hello there, Blair. Ohio. All right, so we'll conclude. We manage. Oh, you know what, Blair? Linda reminds me of you, or like my like cursory understanding of you at the moment. So Linda is a really big go-getter, and she's like a I'm not sure if you're familiar with heralds, but you know, like heralds are the people who go around like spreading the word of maybe their overlord, which is the moon god. And she's like very peppy. She's like, oh yeah, I've been working very hard. Let's go make more pamphlets and like get to work and stuff. And then like there's other people like, oh, they're gonna spoil the party, and Linda just goes around go around, and Linda's like, oh no, you should be like, Linda is Linda. It's really funny. The name Linda kind of gives you an idea, but that's kind of my thought in my back. Yeah, Linda went around, you know, slapped those little whippersnappers into shape, and then went back to making more pamphlets and get ready for the inevitable apocalypse from the glorious moon god. I thought it was really cute. It felt more like an office worker trip. Actually, Bob felt the same too. The question is, how many brain? Yeah, how many brain? Okay, so yeah, we've gotten to the point where we one-take most of these characters. So at least my approach is pretty consistent. We don't even have to mulligan most of the time. I am not going to play hard or very hard. I'm not that kind of person. So I like watching and reading all the characters that Daniel took the time to write, right? Because he wrote those as a solo dev. And that's probably where I'm gonna stop with the game. I think for Fred though, I might turn it down to easy, just because I don't like mulliganing for stuff. Other than that, yeah. Linda, check. There is one last thing. I do concede that because of the consistency aspect, right? Smaller pools and stuff. Yeah. The lack of archetypes, lack of specialized archetypes and power creep could lead to kind of a samey feel for like many of the runs, and that's fair enough. I think that is a criticism that comes with, if it stands alone, I agree with it. If the criticism includes being luck-based, then I disagree with it. As in, when someone says there's a lack of variety because there's a small card pool and that the game is luck-based, well, usually it's one or the other. When you increase the card pool, it increases the RNG, so it becomes more random and less consistent. So the idea is, if you understand how pools work, and this game doesn't have separate pools for card pools, so there aren't, you know, rare, uncommon, and common card pools to increase, to like selectively make pools manageable, then when someone wants variety, they are usually understanding that that increases RNG, not the other way around. And so far I haven't, at least the people who curated and reviewed these games have not considered that interaction. It's sometimes very telling when someone is playing the game subjectively for their enjoyment and taking it in versus providing constructive criticism about game design, but pushing their understanding of game as though they understand game design, in my opinion, humbly, for in place of their emotional response. Like, saying I don't like this aspect is very reasonable. How I feel about this. When it comes to saying like, I want this game to be more like Slay the Spire, well, this game is called Elemental Exiles. It's not called Slay the Spire. And Daniel, quite literally, we chatted briefly in the beginning when, like, you know, a couple days ago even, that his whole idea was a departure away from it. So it's that kind of thing. Like game design, I know that you can definitely voice your opinions and your subjectivity and whatnot, but sometimes I feel those who claim they're incredibly experienced and understand how interactions and stuff work, they would state like 3 different cons or 3 different even pros, sometimes like pros and cons, that are antagonistic to each other. It's kind of like saying, I want everyone to win in the game of life. This might seem like a harsh reality, but if everyone is a winner, then who's losing? Right? Like, there are a lot, I mean, like, that's very rudimentary, but for cards, every time someone brings up an RNG, they desire something that ultimately increases RNG, not decreases RNG. Like, hey, I want all my characters to have unique decks and starter decks, so can you do that for me? Oh, also, can you make the game really, really consistent while also having like 12 different pools of cards? That's a math issue, in my opinion. That's a big math issue. You mean you want to play something not a deck builder, in my opinion. Like, you mean you want to play a character action RPG that everything is acquired and presented in a box, so you don't have to pull anything or make decisions. You want all these characters to play like ARPG characters, not having to decide how to build your deck, right? I can see how nightmarish it would be if someone said everyone should have a unique pool on top of a common pool and expect that there's less RNG. That's my 2 cents. All right. Thank you. We had a successful run. I don't know. Commentary. I always like providing a little closing statement, a reflection on topical things. Definitely in the long run, most of the comments are largely used as a point of reference to increase the overall satisfaction. If you disagree with it, then we have a disagreement. I hope you find a game that very suits you, to your liking, right? Oftentimes it would be play the game that you constantly bring up, because psychologically speaking, that's probably what you want, right? I don't play Elemental Exiles and spend 90% of the time saying how much it's not or is like Slay the Spire. I like focusing on the game that I'm playing, as opposed to constantly saying what is not there and what is there based on a prior experience. I think that's I like to calmly say that's a little slightly disrespectful to the developer, while also being a little bit of a disappointment towards yourself, it often leads to being unable to experience or have new likes and dislikes and whatnot. Oftentimes living in the past can do that very, very often. And I'm not talking about video games anymore, right? My major focus is not necessarily video games. I just happen to be coincidentally playing video games at the moment, but generally about lifestyle choices and having behavioral, normalized behavior that can support a consistent lifestyle, not a lifestyle that's stuck in one place. So if you're constantly trying to preserve your old lifestyle and all your old games, those games are still there. Like if you love Slay the Spire so much, Slay the Spire is still there. And Megacrit will release Slay the Spire 2 soon. And you know what? Those same people will probably say something like, "Oh man, Slay the Spire 2 has changed so much. It's not as good as Slay the Spire 1." Those are probably going to be one and the same people. I don't usually live in the past. I learn the past, bring the past with me to build upon for present, and I look forward to the future with cautious optimism. Right. So, I don't play this game thinking I want to play Slay the Spire. Alright. With that said, thank you. Until tomorrow, we have 2 more characters.